You know, they say in your life you only regret the things you don't do, and there is some truth to that. And one specific moment in my life that I just wanted to prove to myself that sometimes I can do something that would be out of character for me. I was in the Lake District on my own, just went for a little walk, packed a little lunch with some cheese and red wine, and off I went on my walk. It's not supposed to be a funny bit, those of you who are laughing at that. It's supposed to be a romantic image I'm creating there, not just, you got your lunch, have you wanker? Little sandwich bags. I went for a little wander on my own, and it was out of season, there was no one else around, completely on my own, and it's edifying that, isn't it? When you, even in this modern world, you can still find space where there's no one around. I saw a red squirrel. It was an amazing Thursday, really was cracking. And then I saw up on the hillside there, I saw a weeping willow tree, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go under that, and I'm going to have a little moment to myself. I don't tell you this through any pride. I'm not telling you because I'm delighted to share with 3,000 strangers the day I was sent off for a wank under a tree. I hope it seems out of character. That's exactly why I wanted to do it. I just wanted to, do you know what? That's exactly the sort of thing I wouldn't do. And there's no one around for miles. When I'm not advocating doing this on the bus or on the high street. I'm just saying sometimes just, do something impulsive, right? And couples get to do it, don't you? You go outside and you do it, and then you go to dinner parties and you go, oh, where's the weirdest place you two have ever made love? And they go, oh, God, well, you know the A40 was that little chef? Yeah, well, there one night. And we go, oh, my God, we've done it there as well. Isn't that weird? You think you're cool just because there's two of you. It's an act of love and romance. It's still disgusting. Don't delude yourselves. I'm not allowed to join in that conversation, am I? I can't kick the kitchen door in and go, I've had a wank there. Amazing. So I just thought, you know what? Just because I haven't got anyone doesn't mean I can't be a bit, naughty. So I went off there, and I didn't do it right. Obviously, I didn't do it right, and that's why I tell you. I tell you that so that you know the reason I didn't do it and why I consider that I have a problem with the way my brain works, right? Because there are obviously many good reasons not to masturbate outside. Fear of being caught, midges, wasps, that kind of thing. The reason I didn't do it right, I got over there and I thought, do you know what, I'll just do the thing here, there's no one around, no one's ever going to find out about it, right, I'll just finish the job. And then I thought, what if I do the thing here to its logical conclusion, right, and then at some point in the near future they find a body nearby. I mean, they start checking around for DNA. There's a big puddle of mine under a tree. Now, like I said, there are many good reasons not to masturbate outside. Fear of being imprisoned for a crime you did not commit. It's just a brain working too hard to deprive a life of any joy, right? So that's why I took this program. I thought, I'm going to go there and I'm going to prove a few people wrong. I'm going to be a real man. And they'll go, Jesus, I didn't know you were capable of that, right? So I practiced on the plane for meeting cowboys, and obviously you don't say hello to a cowboy, do you? You say howdy. That's the greeting. So I practiced my howdy, and I picked a nice little mid-range howdy that just went up at the end to suggest interest, right? Howdy. Lovely, that, isn't it? That's it. I thought, where do you meet cowboys? You meet them in a saloon, don't you, with the swing doors, right? So I practiced that. Don't push them, that's weak. Kick them, don't you? Just kick them and walk in. Oof. Thought that one through on the plane. Kick them, let them come back, and then get in on the second one. That's what I do. Confident man's entrance into a bar, that, isn't it? I drop the skip when I do it for real, I thought, right. Got out there, looking forward to this, right, meet some cowboys, right. I got there, and the first problem was we didn't meet the cowboys in the bar. We met them in the field, where they were doing boy things to cows, which is... That's what their job is, isn't it? But they don't say that, because it sounds weird. What do you do? I'm a cowboy. That's cool. What do you do? I do boy things to cows. Can you leave my house, please? I could see them over in the field, these two cowboys, right, and they had this bull, and they were sort of penning it into the corner like that. I was kicking, right, and wandered over for my greeting, right, and he didn't open with what I was expecting to. What he opened with instead, he went, "Get over here, boy, I need you to take this knife, slit open the nutsack on the top of this bull, reach inside his body, grab his testicles, and pull the testicles till he ain't in the goddamn bull no more." Howdy. Sorry about my voice, I had some quips on the plane. I genuinely had no idea that for meat production you have to rip the bollocks out of bulls. And you do that apparently because bulls with their testicles are too randy to be safe. They'll just, if you leave their testicles in, I'm sure like Jim here, just hazardously randy. They'll shag all the other cows to death and the farmer will come in to see what's going on and they'll shag old MacDonald to death and then shag the gate open and rampage their way across America, shagging everything, right? So you take the testicles out to subdue the bull, right? And I have to tell you, that may work in the long term. It certainly doesn't in the short term. In the short term, it rather pisses them off, if I'm honest. And I did not want to rip the testicles out of a bull. And here's why I tell you this. Here's why I want you to know how good I am at being unhappy, right? Because I decided there and then, not only did I not want to rip the testicles out of that bull, I also didn't want to eat meat anymore. And that's what I did there and then. Not only did I not come back a cowboy, I came back a vegetarian. Unbelievable. I'd say that was 2.5 years ago. That is a decision that has made my life absolutely shitter. Every day, every meal now, even ones that didn't used to have meat on, like cornflakes. I just think, oh, this would be lovely with a bit of veal on it, this one. It's not so much missing the meat, it's what you're forced to eat instead of meat. It's good for if you are trying to keep your weight down but you don't want to exercise, because you end up skipping a lot of meals because they're pointless. Do you want the... No, I'll see you at dinner time, we'll try again. Tofu. What is tofu? Disgusting? Yes. Don't know what's inside it. The worst one I have to eat is halloumi now. Yeah. What I really like is a cheese that doesn't melt when it's hot and squeaks when you eat it. Halloumi? Oh, yes, please. Rancid. How are you getting on with that lamb? Oh, it's melting in the mouth, is it? That's interesting, because the cheese seems to have an intruder alarm fitted to it. I still eat prawns. I'll be honest, I still eat prawns, because what else am I going to have in a curry? Carrot? I'd rather kill myself, thank you very much. Honestly, if you phone an Indian takeaway and say, can I have the vegetarian? They just stop listening. You might as well be saying, I don't really like flavour or texture. You pop a cauliflower on now and I'll pick it up in a week. I still have a prawn jalfrezi if I go out for curry, and every now and again I eat meat.